Leading Ladies, an African podcast on historical women leaders. The assumption in our past has been women never played a part in raising ethnic consciousness and resisting colonial domination and destruction of traditional political systems. In reality, women have played important roles in the fight against colonial administrative political systems. Meet Salome Chauwa Banda, prophetess, rainmaker, village headwoman, and mother of all a Banda Chewa clan in Malawi. Salome Chauwa Banda was born in pre-colonial Malawi. She was the daughter of Makewana and sister to Mzinga and Mazengera of the Chewa people. Chauwa lived at Chilenje as a village headwoman under principal headman Mazengera near Nkoma and was part of a complex hierarchy of spirit mediums. Chauwa served as prophetess for the rain shrine at Chilenje. When villagers were in dire need of rains, chiefs sent word to Chauwa, who performed rituals that always brought rain. This meant that Chauwa held both religious and political power. She appointed chiefs to rule certain sections and divisions, such as Mzinga, Chimutu, Chitukula, Kalumba, Ngombe, and Jewa, and far districts such as Dedza, Dowa, Fort Johnston, Port Herald, Zomba, Kotakota, and Chinteche. These chiefs reported to her. Chauwa delegated some of her political responsibilities to her brother Mzinga and performed her rain-making rituals. Whenever there was drought, people came from Lilongwe, Dowa, and Malembo to ask for rain. 4 different forces altered the social-political landscape of the Banda clan and affected Chauwa directly. In 1848, the leader of the Ngoni, Zwangendaba, died in present-day Zambia. The Ngoni split after succession disputes. Ngoni's splinter group trekked into Nyasaland, or present-day Malawi. They invaded Chauwa's area and destroyed her rain shrine. In 1889, the Dutch Reformed Christian missionaries arrived in Nyasaland. Some time after, a missionary of the Dutch Reformed Christian missionaries, Reverend Retief, serving at Nkoma, ended Chauwa's ritual powers by baptizing her with the Christian name Salome and converting her to Christianity. In 1891, the British colonial administration established itself in Nyasaland and began to reorganize the traditional political structures, mostly without regard for the matrilineal system and its strong role in the social-political landscape. The power of appointing chiefs and native authorities now lay in the hands of a patriarchal British administration. In 1929, the British administration decided to appoint chiefs in the Mazengera region. Chauwa contested for the position of principal headwoman and native authority. 2 men also contested chieftaincy positions. Of the 3 contestants, Chauwa was the only one who was not appointed in 1930. Even though the British administrators noted her influence and that 21 headmen voted for her, Chauwa and her people petitioned the British administrators to recognize her as the ruler of all the Banda in Nyasaland and beyond. The colonial administrators misinterpreted this request as an attempt by Chauwa and the Banda clan to remove Mazengera from his position as their appointed native authority and refused the request. In fighting for recognition of the chieftaincy of the Banda clan, Chauwa came to be regarded as a serious threat and opponent by the principal headman Mazengera and the colonial administrators. Mazengera confronted Chauwa in the presence of many people and accused her of wanting to take his nkanju, his garment of chieftainship, and his position. Under this threat, Chauwa gathered her people and warned them of plans by Mazengera to send members of the Banda clan into exile to an unknown country if the Banda chiefs and village heads continued to report to her. When she tried to explain the issues at a meeting at Natenje, Mazengera scolded her and tried to intimidate her because she was a woman. But Chauwa continued to fight for recognition of her chieftaincy. Chauwa made another effort to become a native authority in 1936. She mobilized support from the Banda elders to take some action, employing the specific aspects of the matrilineal Banda culture that recognized the importance of women in the economic, political, and social organization of their society. The British administration was not receptive. Even though she did not win a Mazengera chieftaincy, Salome Chauwa Banda retained her traditional position as village headwoman. She lived up to the late 1930s, and though the British never recognized Chauwa, many of the Banda chiefs in Lilongwe district claimed that they descended from Chauwa and referred to her as their mother. Women have played important roles in fighting for recognition of their position in traditional political systems and raising consciousness and political awareness in Malawi.